Being 6:30, and having quorum, we'll open the planning board for Wednesday, August 21st, 2019 at 6:30 p.m. First public hearing, continuation we have is 851 Bedford Street, Banning Solar LLC. Is anybody here from Banning? How are you, sir?
Well, how are you?
Hi.
My name is Josh Hotvet, and I'm with Cypress Creek Renewable.
So we have a little issue tonight. We have, I wasn't here at meetings, and
Okay.
one of our members may or may not have a conflict here.
Okay.
So in order for us, 4 out of 5.
I see.
So I think two things we wanted to relay to you is that you need 4 out of 5 to vote for the project, down to 4. Are you so comfortable moving 4?
I mean, is there what's the other option?
Start over, and then we have 5.
We can continue from where we're at.
So we can't discuss it tonight. We don't have a quorum, even though we have enough members here. Can't sit on it. Joined us. Leaves us 3 to my left.
Okay.
But I think some things have been discussed between you and town and the town engineer. I think it's our hope that you can work those things out for the next meeting, the drainage issue. There were 3 issues that you guys were all working together.
Yes.
And I think Elijah provided us feedback.
Great.
Maybe he could share with you between now and the next meeting.
Okay.
You?
Yes.
Mr. Antonero is. I saw an email. Were those already sent to him yesterday or today?
So actually, our engineer's en route now. He's on some traffic, but he has copies of the new stormwater report, as well as the new site plan.
Without those, we probably wouldn't. Probably would close.
Right.
Maybe the hope can get together with these folks. Schedule.
Good. The next meeting is.
Yes, please.
We have a motion to continue to September 4th at 6:30.
I'll make a motion to continue the solar farm hearing to September 4th at 6:30.
Discussion? You're comfortable with that?
Josh, if you or an associate from your company can send us a letter requesting continuation to September 4th.
Same as last.
Yes. Appreciate it.
And you guys will connect your comments and they'll get views. Meaning.
Perfect. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
I think at least.
All right, while you're doing that, the next hearing we have is 865R Bedford Street, Bedford Commercial Corp. The site plan to construct 2 commercial buildings on Assessors Map 88, lot 107. And if Dean could read into the record.
Public hearing notice, Wednesday, August 1st, 6:30 p.m. in the room of the Academy Building. The Bridgewater Planning Board will be conducting a public hearing on application by Bedford Commercial Corp. for site plan approval under Section 9.80 of the zoning bylaws to construct 2 commercial buildings on Assessor's Map 88, Lot 107, located at 865 Bedford Street. The plans are on file in the office of the town clerk and PD office. All interested persons are encouraged to attend. Patrick Driscoll, Chairman, Bridgewater Planning. And an email from Azu Etanero. It is, Elijah, I have reviewed the site plan composed of 8 sheets and the stormwater management system design report dated March 6, 2019, and prepared by Zenith Consulting Engineers, LLC, DCE. For the above subject location, the plan seeks to construct 2 new detached buildings for a total of 3 buildings on the site, including the existing. The buildings satisfy the minimum distance of 40 feet required between detached buildings. However, the board must verify that the proposed actual use of 2 new buildings is consistent with the existing use pursuant to the underlying zoning bylaw provision. No provision has been made on the plan for snow removal and on-site storage. The proposed drainage basin must not be used for storage, and any use of parking area for snow storage must not depress available parking below the required minimum number. Substantial regrading of the site, especially along southern border, is implied, and a note on the plan indicates that an agreement by and between the abutting landowners regarding the proposed regrading is required. Therefore, such grading agreement in writing must be obtained before the board endorses or approves the plan. Otherwise, an alternate grading plan would be necessary. The stormwater management system design proposes surface infiltration via the basin bottom. This approach is not conducive for long-term operation of the basin, given the fact that basin surfaces are prone to silt deposits that would eventually undermine the assumed surface infiltration. The inlet culvert, the basin, should be routed for recharge core underneath the basin bottom in order to sustain a long-term and effective infiltration. The proposed site entrance driveway requires a curb cut permit from MassDOT. If you have any questions or need additional information, please let me know. Regards, Azu.
Yes. All right, so the way the public hearing process will work is we'll ask the applicant to come up and present the site plan. Then the board will ask questions, then we can open it up to the public for any comment. Please come to the mic and state your name and address for the record, even though we may know you, just so we have a record. Go ahead, sir. Elijah, can you put that site plan up?
My name is Bob Forbes from Zenith Consulting Engineers, and I'm here representing the project and the owner and applicant of the project, Mr. Paul, sitting behind me. I do have the green cards. I don't know. So the project's located at 865 Rear Bedford Street. Just to get people situated, it's just north of Fireworks Circle, and it's just south of Prisco's, off of contracted. The site is 2.65 acres. It currently has 9 contract bays. I don't know if I can go approach this things out. Is that going to work microphone-wise?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 9 existing contractor bays on the site right now. It's actually one building because it's connected here, but it's a combination of paved gravels. Site is so proposed project there's no, doesn't can go in there. And it's, it was office. Based on the use. By more than 100. What we're doing is that's we're bringing it all down. Hundred. We did get comments. We got Azu's comments that which were read in earlier. And so the main topics I just wanted to quickly go over, the use, the consistency of the use was Azu's first comment. We're proposing the same use for these buildings, so it shouldn't be a concern. No removal comment. I've actually advised these, have them yet, because we just got these comments yesterday. So what I've done is I've added a comment basically states that what happens now is all the snow comes doing nothing. But we are also good to and very clear that when the snow should go into the and shouldn't have any problem if we have such ample parking going to the pressing the parking numbers below, even if we do have to use parking. Snow, but in the event that that happens, snow will be removed, trucked off if you get a mother of Mr. Turner is willing to. The grading on the south side of the site happens. There's process of building on that be an agreement between the parties, because doesn't make sense to build a wall on one side and a wall on the other side and have a foot of material in between. Makes sense to both parties to move that hill. Turner, it has confidence that he can get that done. What a zoo suggested is that we show a wall on the property line for now. And we've done that. Again, I've advised the plans to show the wall for now, in order to enable this board to get onto that comment. The infiltration basin inlet is something that I believe Azu and I are going to have to discuss. I and my company do not like to discharge things subsurface. And the main reason for that, if there's a failure to your system, you can't. I don't understand exactly what Azu is asking us to do. But the site, when Azu was with us and we did test holes on the site to look at the soil out there, Azu suggested we use an 8.27 inch per hour rate, infiltration rate into the ground. We use a much more conservative rate of 2.41. So it's significantly more conservative than what he suggested. DEP suggests, when you look at the DEP stormwater management standards, for infiltration basins such as this, they suggest that you inlet through the basin exactly as we've done it. Inlet pipe on the surface to a riprap pad from that. So, but again, I think that's something we can help as for the next. That's pretty much it. And if questions, happy to answer.
So there's like cycles on the area, is that all new pavement?
That's all the new. Yeah,
From
we're
Route
going
18
to have to remove.
From Route 18 all the way back, that parking lot back here, that's all gonna be new pavement?
In over, basically holding it in grades as it comes in, but we're going to have to remove it, place it basically at grade. Going to just patch little areas of pavement, make the thing work, move certain areas, patch.
How is the stormwater managed? The catch basins in the wetlands,
Nothing.
will that slope towards the, does that slope towards the basin naturally? Will the basin pick up some of that?
Yeah, we're right now it doesn't necessarily.
Azu, can you comment on the drainage, your recommendation?
Well, I mean, there were theory works. Gotta
So to address the engineer's concern, are they oil, water, or grit separators both?
Yeah.
I
We have one.
That's-
We have one. We've designed it so it goes into deep sump catch basins that would move every ultimate last like proprietary water quality device called the fence, which will move significantly larger percentage of total suspended solids. Also has a built-in oil water separator. So you're removing significant amount of the TSS, much more than 80% required. Actually, filtration, DEP only requires 44% of TSS prior to discharge. Got significant.
Mr. Antonero, your concern isn't water. It's the snow being,
Treatment. They have two different issues.
the silt
One
from
is the
the,
quality, that meet quality requirement. Quality.
board questions?
Maybe somebody can clarify for me, are we talking about a driveway or a street?
It's just a drive.
How does that fit in with are we talking about 3 buildings on a driveway?
Yeah,
That-
they have one site, so they're not doing if they're not trying to create 3 different. They're doing is put 3 buildings on one. That is allowed. Use. Or
As long as the use is the
on
same.
that, right, this is use. New buildings have seen.
So there would be, in the future, if somebody wanted to change the use, they would have to come back before this board too. Okay, thank you.
Well, I think, well, Mr. Antonero look at the wall, but then
So
Mr.
right now, what? Right now, they push it. But I don't have that. So forward, not an agreement, you have to demonstrate. Confident. So they put the wall to the understanding and demonstrate for that. Yes, put the wall. Have a note. Once we have an agreement.
Right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so to add this conversation, I would add to the standard conditions, I would add that drainage basins and parking spaces on site. Prior to the issuance of building for review of the Community and Economic Development Department, town engineer, new set of plans indicating regrading and/or retaining wall along the southern border of the site, and indicate an area for snow storage that's not like.
Any other board questions? Any public comment? Anybody wish to speak? Even though we may know, you just state your name and address.
Fireworks. So, first lot, Route 18, I currently own. The hill is removed, the second lot line. But prior, beyond the second lot line, PAD Corp owns, not mine.
The hill is removed. So could you show us up, Elijah? Second lot line?
So right where you are, right there. Is
Right
the
there?
second wall. That's building there. So anything beyond that would have to with the owner. The only thing that I would add is that the first building that's on Route 18, and I don't want to make any, I'm not against the project. All I'm stating is that the proposed building that I have on 18, the front lot was approved as commercial retail. So I'd like to say, there's something we could do to, if that one front building could be change of use, so how that would work, as far as the approval process. Stay in line, and next to me, on the other side of me, is another approved building that was a commercial retail as well. We're just trying to stay in line with that on the front of 18, if it's possible.
That out of our purview, would that be
It is
that'd be
so that will be used.
So
The applicant would want to,
if it was approved, it would be potentially something that somebody could bring forward for a change of use of that front building.
of the whole building,
Of that.
because it's one parcel that Jimmy is coming before,
Right.
is this a subdivision? And the reason it's allowed is that all the uses have, and the zoning is undergoing rewrite, hasn't been, the rewrite of the zoning ordinance, town council ups, that right now,
That was my only.
any other public comment?
David Gabriel, Elmwood Crescent. I represent PAD Corporation, the land holding company that butts Mr. Turner's property. And I haven't looked at the plans yet. Do the plans show a wall as it stands right now?
They believe that. Sorry.
Plans are, just to be very clear, the plans that have been submitted to you do not show the wall. I've revised the plans. You have not gotten a set of those. So the revised, that plan right there is the revised plan that none of you have. But that's a, I want to show that I'm exactly what to do.
Through the chair, is there a spec for that?
There is not. My company is a civil engineering company, and we do not have the ability to design a structural wall. So we do not have specs on that wall. As
How high is that?
could be as high as 12.
So, Mr. Mayor, is that specs on the wall?
followers are required a structural design of wall. We did that when we did a Firefly Lane or street. That's what we required when they did a Trinity structure.
Interesting situation. Simply, that wall, if that wall has to be constructed, this project is not simple as that. It's not practical. It's not cost effective. And it will, the necessity to build that wall going to make, the project will at least change significantly, probably be downsized. That wall has to. So, I understand in other projects, we've had to come forward with a structural design for a wall. I would ask that we not be required to do that for the reason that it's just not going to happen. Aaron has to buy a lot of money to have a 12-foot high wall designed on his property line. Never, just as state.
That's how we've done it.
No problem.
That's how we've done it in the past, all right? Before they construct it.
Submit it, right, so they may not get to the point where they're actually doing the wall, and it will be a moot point. It's just that for the purposes of permitting, they have to demonstrate that they can create the grading within their land.
If I could just suggest, I mean, I think everybody's heading towards the same point. If the board's intention is to give approval at some point for the project, maybe there could be a condition in place to have that structural design of the wall submitted to the board prior to construction,
Right.
or
I think that's
That's what we're saying.
yeah, or the hill removed, or
Redesign the
an
project.
agreement that the
Right.
hill is going to be removed.
I think that's how, that's
That's
what
exactly what we
I asked. That's how we've handled it in the past. All right, but it sounds like Mr. Antonero, you want to look at grading, you want to work out the drainage,
That's correct.
and we should continue this to the next meeting.
That's it, so, and then in the meantime, if the engineer comes in and we work that all out, we can then draft a decision for the board.
Any other public comment? We have a motion to continue.
Well, let me see, right near on Oldfield.
You want to go September 4th? The 4th? You prefer the 4th? Do you see any problem with the 4th? The one of you?
No, if they come in and they address those two items, then it'll be fairly.
Do we have a motion to continue to September 4th, 6:30?
Yeah, I'll make that motion. It seems to me that it shouldn't be that long of a process if things are done before then. So I'll make a motion that we continue this, the 865 rear Bedford Street public hearing to 4th September 30.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. What was that number? All right, so next on the agenda, under the 6:30 public hearings, we have the Samuel Ave Estates, Chucker and Family Limited Partnership, the definitive subdivision. It's a two-lot subdivision entitled Samuel Ave Estates. This is map 26, lot 31, and we received a continuance request.
Dated August 20th, 2019, from Professional Land Survey Associates to the Bridgewater Planning Board. Request to reschedule the public hearing, Samuel Avenue Estate, portion of Assessor's Map 26, Lot 31, Bridgewater, Mass. Dear Planning Board members, please be advised that our firm represents Alan Chuckran and Chuckran Family Limited Partnership in this matter. Our client would like to request that the public hearing for Samuel Avenue Estates be rescheduled until September 18th, 2019. We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your anticipated cooperation in this matter. I may me of any further assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Giles.
All right, so we have a continuation request. Motion to continuation request.
So moved.
Favor?
Aye.
Okay, so that closes the public hearings. We have, well, actually, we have a public meeting, I'm sorry, for 15 Fireworks Circle, PAD Corporation. And Mr. Ramius, I believe last meeting we deemed this a minor modification, but asked for modification. Any new comment?
No, I haven't tried any comments. I just said if the board feels so, they may approve the modification.
Any Pellegrini else?
Oh, I am. I was waiting for
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry.
Thought you were
All right.
reading. Okay, just as a quick reminder, we were here last meeting, I believe, and we at that point I gave a quick presentation, sort of jump back.
Just for the benefit of the public, because we notified the abutters, you could just use of the drawing, Phil?
Yes.
Big one that you had last time, or no? I'd prefer it just because we notified people, if you just start from the beginning, so everybody knows.
Sure, absolutely. The owner is PAD Corporation. Property is 15 Fireworks Circle, which is map 88, lots 91 and 92. Current use is actually vacant. The zoning is Southern Business District with sole means of vehicular access and egress from streets approved under subdivision control law. The proposed use is retail stores and services, which is an allowed use. The project description, PAD is planning to construct a new 60 by 75 foot commercial building. There are 24 parking spaces provided, including 2 client spaces, and access is provided primarily via a full access driveway off of Fireworks Circle. Planning Board originally approved this matter on February 7th, 2019. The reason for us requesting a modification is that at the time, all the app had available to show the board was a sketch drawn by an architect. When plans got further developed, and reality set in, this is what he ended up with. None of the 9.86 design objectives are altered just because of the particular design that chosen, and those consist of infrastructure, circulation on the site, surface water drainage, landscaping, building location, and safety. None of that. The building. Since this isn't located in the GBD, no design review. So the exact language of the bylaw is that design of the proposed building shall complement, whenever feasible, the general setback, roof line, arrangement of openings, color, exterior materials, proportion, and scale of the existing buildings located. I showed the board last time pictures of the immediately adjacent structures. I can show those again. And my comment to that was that the proposed design is consistent and actually probably more pleasing than the neighboring property. Likewise, the scale is actually a little smaller than most. Felt that kind of well with control. And show you the photos again. I just literally, just like I'm sure you all did too, drove over and snapped. Yeah. Please pick a bright sunny day.
I don't know if the building I just explained what you've.
Matthew Holmes, MJH Architects. So, Padcorp, they came to me and said, we would like to put up a metal building, which, as Mr. Pellegrini pointed out, the majority of that district is metal buildings. But he did say, you know, if we can make it a little bit more approachable, I guess, lack of a better term. So basically, it's a metal building, and then we were very careful of what kind of colors we're going to choose. And there are 3 retail spaces. So on this face, there's two entrance doors, and then on the side, there's another. And what we've basically added was a porch type area with a concrete patio in keeping with the industrial look. So it's going to have a metal, standing seam metal roof for both porch areas here. And then on this front, we're going to have a canopy stays, which are a cable or a rod that ties it back. And that's kind of playing right into the industrial look. So basically the approach is, if we're going to do an industrial looking building, then let's do an industrial looking building and actually go that route a little bit. So, you know, the 15 here is basically what the address would be. So that's another thing, just kind of get an industrial look, is put the name, the number of the address up there, and then at night kind of backlight it, so on and so forth. Plantings around it, which has already been planned, but I just put them in the rendering here to show that plantings will kind of soften the building a little bit. And that's the idea. That's the approach we're taking. He would like to put up a metal building, but we'd like to just not put up just a metal building, is try to give it a little bit of scale and bring down the scale a little bit by using these canopies. Keep the metal roof though, and keep the industrial look. To put a shingle roof or something like that instead of a standing seam metal roof just would seem a little out of. So that is the approach. The colors are, this chart is mainly to show what the colors of the building are. With the metal building, you get a certain colors to choose from. So that was the base of the color selection, what ANS building provides for color charts. So we did that, which I believe that is a brownstone, it's called. And then we're doing a charcoal gray from pack clad or something equal, which does the standing seam metal roof, can also do the metal coping up at the roof. And any frames around the windows and the doors will also be that charcoal gray. So it's just basically a two-tone, more of a kind of conservative color selection. We're not looking to do, you know, a bright red or purple or anything like that. And that's basically the gist of the design. Any questions? Sir?
Any public comment on the project? Any board comment? Motion? There's no public comment, no board comment. We have a recommendation from planning. Any packet?
Well, you know, they went through the proper channels. They made the modification request. They notified the butters. The site plan approval. Had it been a special permit, if the conditions. fine.
Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minor modification.
All in favor? We have, Les, on one of these, you wrote, so, Les, is this saying we already approved the minutes?
The minutes in 19, you already approved.
So, first set of minutes, 7/17/19 we approved. 8/7/19 we have not. So do we have a motion? Has everybody read them? To approve the minutes of 8/7/19?
I did not send those out.
See
I
them.
didn't see. Hold on those then. Any board or committee reports? Any directors or town engineer reports? Any board comments?
Yeah, we don't have, maybe we can start the process of producing a tree ordinance. We don't have any. I'm not sure how we should begin that, but I would be in favor of.
I can do some research and put together something, maybe meeting, well, to make sure that it's well fleshed out.
Then what would the process be?
What is the draft ordinance council sponsor?
What do you propose for?
Sorry? I don't know, I'm just curious whether the issue came up. So we need something.
So, yes, what I could do is type up a memo, present it at the 18th meeting, and then there.
So on this, we have a shade tree. In the town code, we do have something. Design review.
Yeah, we are.
For commercial, we should probably work on too.
That is correct. And as while we are still
That way we
working
can
on
have a little design. Like some towns have design review for commercial, so you can actually put in the building, so we can shape that whole.
We don't have a design review.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we should have some design review standards, so things that we can weigh in on as part of site plan.
Right, but that can be part of the board's, not necessarily need a separate meeting.
No, so my question is that our rules and regs? Do we handle that here, or do we have to handle that?
You can handle it under the site plan provision of the zoning.
I think
Or anyway, the authority.
that's easy if we can do it here instead of going to.
Right, that's correct. So that can be part of the site plan review process. You just look at the way the town council has a subcommittee, like they have, so you can actually create, and some towns do have that. Do have a subcommittee board that charged with that. Then they have another subcommittee of the board that is charged with something like the tree ordinance.
Not the piggyback. Issues.
That's correct. And actually, the zoning ordinance going through rewrite. So this will be a time.
What we don't have to do, what I'm trying to figure out is design review we can do here.
You can do design review, create your own
regulations, just like we have rules and regulations.
But should the trees be done here or as a zoning item?
I will make the tree part of here so you have control over it.
We really don't need to do either.
Oh, no,
As
that
an
can be we can actually formulate policy that says for this type of use, this is, now make that as part of your design standard.
So do you see what I'm saying? So Jamie, we can just do,
The only, I understand that, but the only negative would be that it would only protect what we cover. In other words, if something goes, whatever appeals, it wouldn't have.
The zoning board, for example, or 40B, right now we've already met our 40B requirement. However, the zoning board actually has an elaborate standards for 40B. That's about the only thing that goes before them. Everything else goes to the. So they basically deal with variance. The only time the only time they deal with special permit would be family, non-conforming. Other ones, commercial, comes to planning.
So if you had something like this, if instead of solar would any strip mall, we could go back
Right, or
these in a strip area.
right, or creative, even like the
preservation restriction.
and then like the funding stuff that you talk about, you can actually create a funding mechanism for that as part of your site plan regulation, just like we have in the rules and regulations. We have inspection provision, we have our street tree provision, we have our curbing provision, have our consultant review provision. As long as that is part of your policy and you vote on it, adopt it, the public hearing has the full weight.
If that money so gets that
I think the idea was.
Well, just so you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you otherwise. Just so you know, that money that it goes in, the town controls it. The town puts the money wherever it puts. Use it. That's the way they're doing it. So if you really want to have more control over that, you got to go through the method of creating the regulation.
so it doesn't.
That's correct. Right now, whatever.
Yeah, that's a dangerous thing. If
Romulus, are we sure we haven't adopted Mullen rule in this? Something we should check with Attorney Rollins. If we could, because it'd be nice if special brought up. Like I feel I could have sat in on that hearing. But we don't have that. We don't have that plastic count stuff.
Yeah, I think it would be then it would.
For all of it. Just seems like it's so hard to get people to show up and quorum with all these down that. I mean, I
don't want to waste people.
Well, I thought we had I thought we had the Mullen rule, and
But a special, talking about special permit, right?
correct.
That of course on the top of 48. So you gotta follow the requirements 48. But,
I don't know. So what does the Mullen rule fall under then?
but basically, what if you have all you're required to do is certify that the person that was missing have cut up, feels that they have full knowledge of the project and can act.
So we could have.
Objective.
So do you think we could have done that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Section 11 of zoning.
Well, I think tonight we had on the side of maybe we should just on that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All you need is that whoever is voting.
If you adopted the Mullen rule, if you adopted Mullen rule.
Right, and I don't know,
do
and
that.
I think it's in question.
I checked with the town clerk several years ago. Whether it's been done since new.
But the town clerk is not the one that ever,
I don't know who do you.
But anyway, that's just one of the three things that could research, see, have it, don't have it.
you can check with your, you can check with your town attorney, but this board is the one, if you want to officially adopt the rule, this board is the one that does it. As long as you vote something and it's in the book.
We can adopt our own rule as part of our rules and regs.
Because you are the special permit granting authority. The special permit authority does not come from the town council.
It's fine. I think, it's not like we're going to make a decision anyway tonight.
Right.
And I think we can not waste their time and get them all the info for the next
Right,
meeting anyway.
Right.
And then if we can figure out if I can actually sit in on it, that way we have 5, opposed to 4,
I think you can.
that would be good.
And
He hasn't, so Bill hasn't been to any, it
No,
So
Bill
you
wasn't
send me whatever I
there.
need
So
to-
Bill wasn't there, so you needed, really, it was.
was Steve. We didn't know Steve wasn't coming.
If he was
Yeah,
here,
so you-
then it would have.
If Steve was here, we would have been
Really,
fine.
yeah, so you needed to continue anyway.
Well, if I could have sat in, we didn't have to. It's all right.
The same rule if you get up to and
Yeah, you can-
somebody's not here.
All right,
I'm not going
so
to be here.
we'll research it. So you won't be here the 8th? All right, so do we have a motion to adjourn? Do you have 3? Design review? All in roll, right?
Roll and roll. Yeah.
All right, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So,
All in favor?